We'd like to know, since the last time we have you here, what has been the changes in the issue affecting or going on in Tai Solarin?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Since last time we were here, up till now, we can describe the situation as going from bad to worst. Because at last time we were here, we were owed 28 months salaries. But as of today, it has graduated to 30 months salary and 48 months salary arrears. If we sum both together, it amounts to 54 months salaries unpaid. And that is the situation for now. We have done everything humanly possible to let the Ogun State government know the predicament we are. But every effort has been rebuked. We were at the Ogun State Assembly to drive home our demand. We have gone to several places to let them speak to the governor so that this money could be paid. But up till now, nothing has been done on it. Just on the 1st of May, during the Labor Day, the governor promised that 22.2 billion naira was to be released to settle all indebtedness to workers. But up to this morning, Tai Solarin College of Education staff is yet to receive a penny from that released. So that's the situation for now.
So, Comrade, can you tell us, aside from the salary, you raised issue about promotion exercise and inconsistent remittance of pension to staff of Tai Solarin University. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, of course. Regarding that, there has not been any changes at all. Because I could remember the last time we asked our Provost, Dr. Adiola Kiadeshi, and the bursar to be resuming at Abeokuta, just for him to get these salaries for us. Nothing. It has been, as my comrade said, from worse to bad. Promotion has not been given up to date. We had our last promotion 2016, 2017. The approval has been given to the provost, but he's just to release the reason best known to him. And the worst that he did to us was on the 29th, that he asked soldiers to invade our campus, harassing us, shooting into the air. They shot 11 bullets into the air just to scare us, because they wanted to force himself in. They said that he has not been able to bring anything for us out of all our demand. Our cooperative deductions for 7 months was held. Those that did not have cooperative, that did not do any cooperative, they had their money, but those of us that were members of the cooperative, we are unable to collect our money. It was just on paper. It was deducted on paper. Up to now, we do not have anything regarding that. Promotion, nothing to write home about. The provost has refused to give us our letters of promotion. The reason why he has held it onto him, the reason is best known to him. We did not know what we are actually doing, because we asked him to go to Abeokuta and collect our money, and up to now, he has not done anything.
So, this allegation against the provost of the College of Education, have you ever meeting a discussion with him to resolve this?
Severally, yes, we did. We had a meeting. In fact, he actually called us February. Yes, I couldn't remember the actual date, but it was February. We had a meeting together at Grand Inn, Ijebode. So we told him, sir, we asked you to go to Abeokuta and get all these things. How far have you gone? He has nothing to show. Even he was the one asking us that, what are those our requests? Can you imagine?
And when you say go to Abeokuta, can you tell us what you mean by
yes.
that?
Yeah. Okay, let me shed more light on that.
Okay.
December 20th last year, the Congress met and agreed that the provost and the college bursar should relocate their offices to that of the governor's office at Abeokuta, so that when the governor sees them every now and then, he will know that he is owing us and they can get the money for us. But since then, up till now, We are not sure that he has met governors once or twice. So he's just enjoying around, putting there with her money. And like she said, by February, he called us to a meeting for us to discuss. And then we confronted with the fact and figure of our problems. Concerning 28 months salary then, which is now 30 months, what have we been able to do? He has no answer to it. Concerning our promotion, what is the situation? He said, well, the state government has approved the promotion of 2015, 2016, 2017 academic sessions. We had a letter to that effect. He was using it as a bait that until we are allowing him to the campus, he will not release all those promotion letters. And we are saying nobody is banning you from coming to campus. What we are saying is that when you are coming to campus, come with substantial part of this 28 months that is being owed and 48 months salary arrest. And doesn't have any answer to that. So he is using the promotion letters as a bait for him to come in and continue. And we said you cannot come in for now because apart from what government is bringing as subvention, we have internally generated revenue, IGR. What are we able to do with that IGR? As of today, in the last 2.5 years that he has assumed office as the provost of the college, Dr. Lukman Adereke Adeshe has generated close to 400 million as IGR. And we asked, what have we been able to do with that 400 million? He said, well, he did accreditation, he did the degree affiliation. How much are those programs cost? What have you spent on that? And what are the remaining money? What have you spent it for? He could not answer. And we called another Congress where we agreed that this man is a government appointee, he's not part of us, he's not our staff, and he came to purposely for a hidden agenda. If that's the case, the entire staff has rejected you, and we are saying Kiadeshe must go. So it was because we asked him, we don't want him again. That was why on the 29th of April, he invaded the campus with trucks of soldiers. They stripped many of our staff naked. They beat many of us blue and white. They begin to shoot sporadically on campus just for him to come in and continue to say havoc, which we have said enough of that. We don't want him again, and he should leave. We want a clear-headed provost. We want a qualified and a certified provost. He is not qualified Benicio. I can make it clearly with our enabling law. Dr. Adeola Kase is not qualified to be our provost. But we just glossed over it when he came just because we want our salary to be paid. And now that we know that he's not ready to even support us, he has pitched his tent with the government just to continue suppressing us, for us not to get our money. I say, yeah, enough is enough. We don't want you again. Let the government give us a substantive and a qualified provost to continue piloting the affairs of the college.
Can you tell us briefly what is our staff of Tai Solarin, how have they been faring since they've not been paid for over 54 months now? How have they been living?
I can tell you it is a pathetic story. It is a gory scene. As of today, we have lost 49 staffers of Tai Solarin College of Education to the cold hard of death. None of them is up to 60. We have 42, 53, 47,
36
and even people in their 30s. Many of them die because they cannot afford 5,000 to attend to themselves in hospitals. All of us that are there as staff now, we are all moving corpses. Nobody knows who will drop there tomorrow because we cannot afford the basic things of life. Many of us are now living in churches and mosques. There are houses that have been destabilized. Wives are sparked out of the house because the husband cannot be able to do it. Many of us are withdrawing our children from private school to public school. Many of us are taking our children to our parents instead of them taking something from us. We are the one now going to them to go and beg for something. It as worse as that. There are many of us who have started projects. They have to stop it. Many of them have to sell their landed property. As of today, we cannot be boast of 15 staff that is having cars in Tai Solarin College of Education. Those that were having 2-3 cars before have to sell them off for them to be able to eat. Many of us who have started our higher degree program have to stop because we don't have the means to pursue it. So it has become a very bad and worse situation. Tasking staff are now beggars. We don't want a street beggar again. because people we don't have where to go again. We don't have any hope for the next thing to happen to us. So it has become so pathetic and so situation. We die like poultry chicken every now and then, and that is why we are appealing to the government to please look into Taske. Let us know what exactly is the problem in Taske, and why has government refused to do what it is.
Needful.
I mean, what going to do the needful as far as Taske issue is concerned.
So has this not been affecting the students in any way, because lectures seem to be going on smoothly?
No, it has not affected the students up till, I'll say, up till February. We concluded lectures with them. It was only remaining examination to be done. And because of this, the provost, because it is in the absence of the provost, the deputy provost acts. It takes over the affairs of the college. So because the provost wants to use it as an excuse, he withdrew the service of the deputy provost. He asked him to stop from coming to the college so that the activities of the college could be granted. So because the deputy provost is no more coming to school, there is nobody to paddle the affairs of the college. So the students, despite that they have finished the lecture with them, they could not do examination.
Based on the action of the provost?
Yes.
Now, before you move to your demand, you mentioned that the Ogun State government said some money have been released to be paid to workers in the state.
Yes.
So are you saying the government has not paid the money, or the provost is holding the money?
On 1st of May, the governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, announced that 22.2 billion has been released to cater for deduction, old salaries, and other emoluments. We heard that some money was released to primary school teachers, to secondary school teachers, and to ministry workers. But people have been calling us in Taske from far and near. Congratulations. We heard that the governor did so. We thought something is coming too. And when we make inquiry, we get to know that we are not captured in that 22.2 billion naira. This is the same governor that told the whole world that Ogun State is not owing anybody. Ogun State is not owing any staff. And now you have been able to release 22.2 billion. You truly has released it. Who owe that? And we are saying you are owing us 54 months. Pay us our own entitlement. Up to now, we have not released any kobo, and we have been told categorically that we are not captured in that 22.2 billion released by Ogun State government.
Going back to the affairs of the school now, the students pay tuition fee regularly.
Yes.
So has the provost been accounting for this fee?
That is what we mean by the IGR. That is the internally generated revenue. Even when we met the students' union, we told them, we said, it is your right to ask the provost, what has he been using the money you are paying for? That money is supposed to be used to augment whatever money that is being brought from Abeokuta as a subvention. That is what some other institutions in the state, that's what they do. That's what they do, rather. What our provost have been using our own IGR for, we don't know. And we have been asking him questions. What have you been using this IGR for? He could not account for it. And that is where the problem started, with him, with the provost. We want to know all the money you have generated so far, what have you used it for? He was saying he did accreditation. You did that. How much have you used for accreditation? What is our will be? We want to know our will be. He was just giving us so many excuses, flimsy ones. So the students, we told them, you are the student representative. Ask him. He's the one that is holding you. He's the one that is delaying you here. Ask him to release the deputy provost. Ask him the money you have been paying, why he did not use it to augment staff salaries. That is the money that students are being paid for. That is what we are asking him to come and account for.
On your final note now, what are your demands and your place to the Ogun State government?
Yes, our demands is that our 30-month salaries and 48 months arrears that accumulated to 54 months salary should be paid without delay. Also, we want our promotion to be effected up to date. Another thing is that we want a governing council to be consulted for us. At the same time, we want a visionary panel to be set up to come and look to the affairs of that institution right from October 2008 up till date. We want that panel to come and unravel shady deals that have been going on that campus. We want them to come and ascertain what are our IGR. We want them to come and know what exactly is our wage bill. We want them to come and confirm how many staff are we having there. Do we have good staff? Our management inflating our salary and other thing. We want the government to come and do that for us. At the same time, we want massive infrastructure development of that campus. The campus is not as good as expected. So we want government to embark on massive infrastructure development. I really want to appeal to the incoming governor, Dr. Prince Dapo Abiodun, to please look into the situation of that campus and take drastic step on it. One of it is that the entire staff has rejected Dr. Deolake Adeshe as our provost, and as a matter of urgency, we request and demand that he appoint an acting provost for us, set up a governing council, and let the governing council embark on normal processes of appointing a new provost for us.
And
also,
management.
all our cooperative deductions should be remitted to our account. Our pension should be paid. It will try to know that in the last 8 years of this administration, nothing has been paid to us as pension.
From the government.
We involve in contributory pension scheme where a certain percentage of our salary will be deducted and that of government will be added. Government has not added a penny in the last 8 years administration of Amosun. So we want all this money to be paid into our retirement savings account so that we can be rest assured that anytime we retire, we have something to fall on. So those are our demands for now.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Comrade
Thank
Demba.
you.
It's a pleasure.